If anyone in this audience believes that God made his body and your body's dirty, well, then the fault lies with the manufacturer. You have a body that God made in his image, and now you want to judge some parts as good and some as bad. No, man, I don't see any reference to that in the Bible, man. Yeah. If God made it all, it's either all clean or it's all dirty.
It's all part of the one-man show. I'm not a comedian. I'm Lenny Bruce. Ran here in the Chicago area before the pandemic and now is back for One Night Only Tomorrow, chronicling the life and death of one of the most controversial comedians of all time, Lenny Bruce. Ronnie Marmot stars as Lenny, and a show directed by Chicago's very own Joe Mantegna. Welcome back. Nice to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Am I right? Am I remembering correct that this was before the pandemic and like everything kind of got cut short, didn't it, when everything shut down?
That's true. March 15th, I was on stage and we were selling out at the Royal George, and all of a sudden there were about 8 people in the audience, and I can't see past the front row. So I heard like a chuckle and then a giggle, and I'm like, is anybody here? And after the show, I said to the crew, I said, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go back to LA. And so I went to the airport, and I couldn't find a mask, so I took a coffee filter.
Oh my
I swear, I wrapped an ace bandage around my head, and I have pictures of it, and I sat on the plane like this, and nobody had a mask on yet. But I just got nervous, and then 18 months later, I came back. I did a run at the Venus Cabaret, which is next door to Mercury.
Yeah.
So I did that briefly, but now I'm back tomorrow for 2 shows. So I'm excited.
There's a whole generation watching that has no idea who Lenny Bruce is. Why is he still relevant today?
Well, I feel like he's more relevant, honestly. You know, freedom of speech is always a hot topic, but he was a comedian who, he died in 1966, but he fought freedom of speech to the Supreme Court. He ended up losing and being sentenced to 4 months on Rikers Island for words. And he was a comic. So if you like comedy, if you like the right to say what you'd like to say, Lenny Bruce paid the ultimate price for that. So, and if you watch Maisel, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, they had a Lenny Bruce character on there, which is really nice. My show's a bit more edgy than that, but seriously, you know, he was very, very important.
It's one thing to idolize a comedian, but how did you know that you could kind of channel him? How did you know that was in you?
Well, I actually didn't know. I was pretty nervous. The first time I visited this other material about Lenny, it took me 2 years to say yes, because I was in LA and his friends were alive and in their early 80s. And so I thought, well, if they come, if I'm horrible, they're gonna go, what is wrong with this guy? But I ended up doing it, and his friends, Pat Harrington, Jack Burns, all these great old school comics, they came every night and sat in the front row and they cried. And they're like, Lenny, my friend. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'm doing it right.
So how did you even develop this show, and especially with our own Joe Mantegna on this?
Joe, he's the best. So originally I did this other show twice, and then I woke up one day and realized that there was a lot I was leaving out because I wasn't the playwright. I wanted to do his material. I wanted to tell the whole story, warts and all, you know. And so I went to the playwright. He said, oh, my play's written. I said, okay. So I took 5 years. I wrote this show. And then I brought it to Joe, who's a mentor of mine and, you know, one of my favorite humans. And I said, Joe, I'd like you to maybe consider directing this. And he said, well, let me see what you got. And I said, now? He said, yeah, get up and read it. So here I am reading it for Joe, and after he said, this is the real deal, and I'm in. And so we nurtured it together. You know.
I think back to All in the Family, which really tackled some of these issues that Lenny Bruce maybe would talk about in a similar setting. I don't know if you could do that show today. Everybody is angry about some joke that somebody made. How do you make sense of this? Is it about context? Is it about the changing times? What is it? What's going on out there that people are so offended by comedy? Is the comedy not making a point, or what's the distinction?
Well, you know,
here?
it's sad you can't do All in the Family today, because what people don't realize is Archie was the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
But that's all that, you know, today it's like if someone doesn't like what you're saying, they want you to squash it as opposed to learn what it is. I mean, the Jeffersons, Maude, all those people, all the neighbors, they were the heroes. Meathead, they were the heroes. He was the joke. Yeah. But if you don't take the time to watch and listen, and
right, because you just hear sound bites of him.
And that's what's wrong with society now, I think, and cancel culture and all that, is that, you know, Lenny had a whole bit about bad taste. He would say, you have bad taste if you don't like my taste. See how that works? You have bad taste. And I think that's what's going on, is like people don't go, oh, that's interesting. Well, let me tell you my point of view about it. It's like, I don't like it, cancel it. And I feel like that's a sad place to be. I feel like we're not going to learn anything. You know, you don't have to have my same thoughts and ideas to be my friend.
Yeah, that's the part that
You know?
gets me about this, in this cancel culture world that we're living in, that Lenny Bruce would never even exist if he was doing his act now. Back in his day, all the stand-up comedians were talking about, oh, my mother-in-law, and you know, like all this.
Take my wife,
Take
please.
my wife,
Right.
please. And he was really digging into some heavy stuff.
Yeah, he was the first guy to like not have a set routine. You get on stage and say, "Oh, my wife," and they'd go, "What? You're going to talk about your wife?" So you started telling stories, you know.
Yeah.
And he was the original guy who got canceled.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
how I see it. Like he
Yeah.
got canceled before anyone, and he gave up his life for it. Ultimately.
Well,
You check out Ronnie's show tomorrow at the North Shore Center for the Performing Arts in Skokie. You can get more information at northshorecenter.org.
And you can also check out LennyBruceOnStage.com and their social media handles. Great to see you, Ronnie. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Time